Hello, I would like to share some inspiring words from Undreamed of Possibilities. Most of us are accustomed to looking outside ourselves for fulfillment. We are living in a world that conditions us to believe that outer attainments can give us what we want. Yet again and again, our experiences show us that nothing external can completely fulfill the deep longing within for something more. Okay. Most of the time, however, we find ourselves striving toward that which always seems to lie just beyond our reach. We are caught up in doing rather than being, in action rather than awareness. It is hard for us to picture a state of complete calmness and repose in which thoughts and feelings cease to dance in perpetual motion. Yet it is through such a state of quietude that we can touch a level of joy and understanding impossible to achieve otherwise. Okay. It is said in the Bible, "Be still and know that I am God." In these few words lies the key to self realization. The science of yoga offers a direct means of stilling the natural turbulence of thoughts and restlessness of body that prevents us from knowing what we really are. By practicing the step by step methods of yoga, taking nothing for granted on emotional grounds or through blind faith, we come to know our oneness with the infinite intelligence, power, and joy, which gives life to all, which gives life to all, and which is an essence of our own soul and our own self. Okay. Excuse me. Ordinarily, our awareness and energies are directed outward to the things of this world, which we perceive through the limited instruments of our five senses. Because human reason has to rely upon the partial and often deceptive data supplied by these physical senses, we must learn to tap deeper and more subtle levels of awareness if we would solve the enigmas of life. The who am I? The why am I here? The how do I realize truth? Okay. Yoga is a simple process of reversing the ordinary outward flow of energy and consciousness so that the mind becomes a dynamic center of direct perception, no longer dependent upon the fallible senses, but capable of actually experiencing truth. I'll put a pause on that. I personally practiced yoga since 1999 is when I started with hatha yoga before moving forward in my 20s. About, let's say, 2004 and 2005, I started practicing Kundalini yoga as well as Kriya yoga through the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda when I was studying Hinduism right after I had studied some Buddhism. So, anyways, basically, I was just looking for self discovery through self awareness, self help, self improvement. You know, typically people wait until it's New Year's time to come up with a New Year's resolution. This is what I'm going to do new in my life for the next year, blah, blah, blah. So I started focusing on that before the end of the year. And I started breaking it down into five factors, which I call my 5-star plan. It focused on my mental health, my emotional intelligence, my physical health and wellness, my financial health and management, as well as my professional development. Now, I'll go more into all that I have succeeded and attained through this, but I would like to invite you to come and figure yourself out more with me, of course, as your transformational life coach, and get your mind out of chaos into clarity by using different scaling factors and different self awareness and self improvement practices that I provide for you. I have over 125 courses that I've created over the last 13 years that I really love to help you with. I do believe that's my purpose of being on this earth. So you can schedule a one-on-one meeting. We'll start with a completely free discovery call, which I like to call the Clarity Through Chaos discovery call. And that's typically about, it's a short 20-minute call to see if we are the right people for one another, because I'm not just trying to take everybody in. I'm actually looking for 10 more clients at this time. That's how much more space I have available for. So please connect with me. I usually use Google Calendar. Right now, I'm going through my email. So that information will be in my in the link below, or just comment on here and I'll get back with you. Comment with your email address or um, a phone number if you like. I also use WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal. Um, I really on Teammates, but I have all that. So my name is Claret, and I would like you to join me to show and prove your highest potential to clarity through chaos and confusion. Thank you.